Hello, Purple Rosa here, and I'm continuing on in Western Skyrim. I'm going to explore up here a bit, see if there's any quests. And there's a point of interest down here. After finishing that main quest, I wanted to see what the area out here looked like. Probably looks better during the day, but sadly it is night time. So we just have to make do. So yeah, there's an area here. I wonder what it is, and I'm dead. Nope, I'm good. What's that? Oh, that must be for the collection quest. I'm not gonna take it yet because I can always come back for them. One of my add-ons does show where they are, so I'll come back. Because I don't know if they have something special that it plays or what when you take them. So what is this place? Sword Point Watchtower. Sea Giant Predation. Few mysteries in the hazardous northern waters terrify sailors as much as the sea giants. Rare enough to be creatures of legend, sea giants have nonetheless appeared in Norn maritime tales dating back to the First Era. Despite this long history of encounters, little is known about sea giant culture and behaviour. The evidence that can be gathered from fishermen's tales suggests that unlike their landlocked herding cousins, sea giants are capable of complex tool usage and group coordination as they hunt their natural prey, the whales that lurk below the sea ice. Giants that hunt whales? Wow. While mammoth herders form an alliance with their herd and live in peaceful harmony, sea giants are cunning, efficient and fearless predators. With great luck I had an opportunity to observe the results of a sea giant hunt which washed ashore. The carcass was a wealth of information for the keen naturalist's eye. Upon approaching the dead whale, the most striking observation I had, aside from the smell, was that the large wooden shaft emerging from just above the creature's dorsal fin. Wider than a Nord's thigh, the pole appeared to be broken off in its hide. The end was tipped with a point similar in structure to a harpoon, carved of a solid bone and lodged in the blubber above the whale's ribs. A grave wound, but hardly fatal. So how then did the creature die? Its thick hide told a grisly tale. Slashes and cuts scored its back and sides, with several huge chunks of flesh stripped away, sliced clean with the blade. It appears the sea giants had begun carving it up alive. Ah, this is not unprecedented. Having observed the hunting tactics of Durzog and wolves, taking on large game, tearing into prey until its blood loss and shock set in is an efficient strategy. The sea giant's sturdy frame, enormous strength and resilience to cold would make them adept at leaping into the frigid waters and wrestling with their quarry. The fights must be savage. I suspect it would take half a dozen or more giants to incapacitate an adult whale. Sailors have claimed sightings of sea giant vessels in the frozen wastes. Great ships the size of islands, armed with jagged spears. Of course those accounts are widely considered exaggerated to the point of fancy, but a vessel that holds a hunting party would have to be enormous. There is so much more we do not know about sea giants. Are they intelligent enough to coordinate small ships and plan precise attacks, or do they rather lumber along on one vessel and opportunistically swarm their prey? How do they draw the whales from the depths? This one carcass torn free from its tether by a sudden swell or storm. has dredged up more questions than answered. Yeah, because if giants had ships, they'd be huge. They would be massive and hard to miss. And if they did have ships, how have more people not seen them? Or are they just good swimmers? Because the ice cold water would not bother them at all. So this is a world boss. Is it up? It is up, but no one is here. So is there a quest over here? Or is this just a giant camp? Coastal giant camp. Maybe it does have a quest, but I don't see. Or maybe you have to kill all the giants. Hang on. Yeah, I don't see no quest. Maybe I have to kill the giants. Well, they are asleep. Let's try. Don't kick me. So maybe I have to kill them? I'm not sure how this works. Or take the cheese? I wonder what mammoth cheese would taste like. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess eating the cheese completes the area. I have no idea. Maybe it's for an achievement. I haven't really looked at the achievements. Oh, someone's fighting the bus. Give them a hand. Oh! I might need my food on. Oh, this giant's fast. Is it a sea giant? I think this is a sea giant. Stop running! You can tank it. I can. If I can, you can. Frozen! Yeah, this must be a sea giant. Frozen! We're okay. stamina's low though. Woo! That was fun. Yeah, that was a sea giant. Rather cool. So what's over here? Oh, hookers. Just chilling. I like the hookers in Elder Scrolls Online because they don't attack you. Unlike the ones in Skyrim. Okay, so no quest here. Maybe we could do the delve. Shadowgreen? Maybe I will. It's a random camp though. Someone's over there. Oh, that goes to the trial. Which I don't want to do. So yeah, the delve is up here. Yeah, we'll go do it. See what quest it has. There's another giant camp over there. Oh, Saber-tooth! Don't attack me, I'm a friend! Yep, there is a quest. Try to lose these saber-tooths first. There they go. So...
37. Ah, damn it. 38.
Are you alright?
Ah. Ever had a splinter you just couldn't work free? I can attest they're much worse on the inside.
Yeah, splinter's bad. What happened to you?
Got into a tangle with a Spriggan in the Shadowgreen. Think it wanted to take root in my guts. I'll live, provided I can get off this mountain before it explodes. Friendly word of warning, the mountain's going to explode.
Wait, what? What do you mean the mountain's going to explode?
I was hired to investigate the odd rumblings beneath the stone. The cause, it turns out, are Reachmen working some kind of magic, stoking the fires of this sleeping mountain. Don't suppose you'd take a cut to put a stop to it?
Ah, so it must be a dormant volcano then. It helps stop the Reachmen in the Shadowgreen.
The Reachmen have some ritual pyres burning around the Shadowgreen. Those seem to be the source of the magic that's stirring up the earth. Snuffing them out should disrupt their plans. Their plans being to turn this place into another Red Mountain.
Yeah, let's hope not. I have some questions about your investigation.
I thought I'd pretty well summarized our predicament. Reachmen, pyres, exploding mountains. But sure, I suppose I can humor you. It's not like it hurts to speak or anything.
Oh, poor guy. Who hired you?
An old wise woman. Her name escapes me. We crossed paths in the swamps to the east. I think she mistook me for someone else, but she was hospitable for a hermit. She was growing concerned about the rumblings of this mountain. Unnatural, she said.
Could that be the one Fenorian's going to? Could be. Do you know why the Reachmen are trying to blow up the mountain?
Well, if this mountain were to rain ash and lava down all around us, it would assuredly bury Solitude and kill a lot of Nords. So I'd wager that's your answer. There's nothing Reachmen enjoy more than killing Nords.
What is the Shadowgreen?
The heart of this mountain is unseasonably warm and full of temperate caves called the Shadowgreen. They're lush and full of life, but quite wild and dangerous. I imagine the source of this heat is what the Reachmen are agitating with their magic.
Yeah. It would, with Solitude being there. Yeah, it would destroy a lot of this area if it became a volcano. Ooh, heavy sack. So, Heydrich deep delves wit and wisdom. Right, you sod, I'm stuck in my room at the guild hall with a broken ankle, and the healer says it'll be a miracle if I'm walking again this side of 6 weeks. The hall steward said it's good to take the time to put word to parchment so the younger members can get the benefits of wisdom. Drinking seems like a better way to waste the hours, but it's the hall steward who's putting me up for my convalescence. So read well. Any pouts with a dirk can gut a few saber cats in the foothills of Kilcreath, but the real work that's in the pits and dark corners of Western Skyrim. I've knocked about them enough to know what's what, so if you want a chance of seeing daylight after delving in these places, keep reading. Shadowgreen. Any recruit might think a place so close to solitude won't be that dangerous. Wrong. There's a goddamn menagerie of beasts in this place ready to claw out your eyes and eat your liver. And that's just the start. Rivers of fire ribbon the place. Saw a healer get the air choked from her lungs just by standing too close to the stuff, and while you're minding the heat, you need to contend with the frozen wind that blows in from the sea of ghosts. You can turn your fingers black if you don't wrap them tightly. Try fending off a hungry bear with a handful of frostbitten fingers, I dare you. There's worse rumours lately. Hag ravens, the prickly wretches, were spotted setting up roosts in the place, calling all sorts of nastier things to their side. I reckon God knows what they want. Dragonhome. First let me clear the air. There's not a single damn dragon in the place. I'm sick of every swine-born odour thinking they're going to slay a dragon and become a hero of legend. You want to do that, travel to elsewhere. True. What this place does have is Draga. Enough to give any chapter of the guild pause. The dragon cult really knew how to fit a legion into a few musty halls, I'll give them that. And where you don't find Draga, you find cultists balmy enough to think it's smart to worship dragons. Think they're back in the days of old. They do. It's got the other charms of barrows too, traps, poultries that suddenly burst open, and on top of that, a fall that will kill you if you don't watch your footing, so mind the heights. Frozen Coast. Drowning is a terrible way to die. There's a lot of ways a berk can die in our line of work, but drowning is just about the worst of them in my book. So imagine you're standing on a shelf of slick ice fighting off a sea giant and you take a misstep and plunge into water colder than Namira's teat. You ain't jumping right out of that. The cold saps the air from your lungs straight away. Whatever strength you had to pull your armoured ass out of the deep flutters away and then you sink. That's the bad part. The worst part is the clan of sea giants that decided these rocks might be a good spot to sit for a spell and sow mayhem. You might think I'm talking about the doddering fur-clad sod you see in the wilds. No. Sea giants are smart. They're also mean, and they'll happily take the time to make your death as painful as possible, just for the fun of it. And they don't make cheese from mammoth milk, at least as far as I can tell. No, only the land giants do that. Chill Wind Depths. It's a cave, low lit, low ceiling until recently. There wasn't much in there to be worried about. Some rich folk hiding out maybe, or a stray necromancer or two. Nothing the guild couldn't handle, but some creatures have set up homes in these tunnels. Creatures I haven't seen before. Like goblins, only not. Pale things with nasty armour strong enough to pull a full-grown orc screaming into the back tunnels. I took a job to check it out and barely got 2 chambers in before those things attacked me. There's some kind of bugs they use, massive, armoured things with mandibles like steel traps. They'll bite right through chainmail, and I wouldn't be surprised if venom dripped from those jaws. Any small berk can make their way into and out of delves above without too much fear of losing hide nor hair. But only an idiot goes into Labyrinthian without a small army. Don't care if a scholar only got the coin to pay for one guard, it ain't worth the gold. There's big blokes in the upper levels of the place and plenty of meaner things in the caverns below. Word of warning, don't go too deep. Plenty go down and don't come back up. Yeah, Labyrinthian was here. Can't wait to go check that out. But we'll stop this mountain from exploding first. So, this place isn't that big. Where's the boss? Oh, there must be a upper level or a lower level. Cool. So I gotta extinguish the ritual pyres. Oh wow. This is pretty. Very pretty. Some light. Well, there would be light if it was daytime, but it's nighttime. So yeah, black bears. Try not to aggro them. Spriggans. So, must have to go up. Maybe up here? All these Reachmen. So yeah, what's up here? Ah, there it is. Put a stop to it. Okay. One pyre dealt with. What's the view like from up here? Don't want to fall. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll grab this sky shard. Yeah, this is a pretty cave. I like the ambient bird noises too. So, it says there's 4 pyres, but I only see 3. I might start running through here, stealthily. So yeah, go this way first. You get to live, Mr. Bear. You get to live. After all, this is your home. And I'm trespassing. So, oh, they've got Atronachs. Carefully go down. Put out this fire. So that's that one out. So yeah, they've actually set up houses in here. I want to see what that looks like on the inside. And I can't. So I guess they've set up here and to make up this ritual to make the mountain explode. Not while I'm on the job. So yeah, they've been cutting down trees. So yeah, we'll go... Whoa, that was weird. Go get this other ritual pyre. Oh, it's snowy in here. It's cool. But yeah, if someone was up there and they fell in, they would die. But the view on the way down would be nice. I guess. So we'll kill these Reachmen. Oh, look at that down there. Pretty. Extinguish this pyre. So I gotta go up. No, is it down? Might be this way. Oh, but look down there. That water would be so cold. So cold. And that bear can live. This one, I'm sorry. So yeah, down here. Where the boss is. Sorry. Boss is further on. Getting prepared for a big fight when I didn't need to just yet. Ah, it's a hag raven. Yeah. Trying to make the mountain explode. You failed. You failed. So I guess we'll go back to Ralpharion and tell him we succeeded. So maybe the wise woman thought Ralpharion was Fëanorian, maybe? I don't know. Or someone else who helps her, or maybe she just talks to random people and gets them to help. I'm not sure. So yeah, we'll report to him and let him know that we succeeded. Okay, here he is.
Things seem to have stopped shaking, so I'm making better progress extracting the splinters from my gut. I take it the pyres have been put out?
I extinguished all the Reachmen's ritual pyres.
Then my odds of getting off this rock without being incinerated are looking much better. My employer should be pleased as well. Here's your cut of my pay. I should subcontract more often.
You should.
I should get back to the old wise woman who got me into this mess. She probably has some sort of natural Nord remedy for intestinal bark.
Will you be able to make it back safely?
Fine, yes. Uncomfortable, but fine. I've done a serviceable job of cleaning my wound. I should have no trouble getting to Solitude, at least. Barring any unfortunate encounters with rough-hewn furniture, I'll be fit to travel after a bit of rest.
Okay. Travel safely then. Heavy sacks back. Okay, that was a cool little quest. If we didn't stop the ritual pyres, the mountain would have exploded, which would not have been good for anyone in this area. As he said, it would have been another red mountain, which would have been a great disaster, because we don't need another red mountain. So I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.